what James Bullock taught me.
Have you ever met someone where, right from the start, both of you knew where you stand? At least you thought you did. In my school days, that's how it was for me and James Bullock. We hated each other. I knew that, Bullock knew that, and so do you. Contest chair, friends, and fellow colleagues. We were at a boarding school in the countryside, and think Harry Potter and Hogwarts. Without the magic, without the girls, but definitely with an evil Lord Voldemort. Or as we call him, Headmaster. Seriously, he was a monster of a man. He was 6'5". That's 2 meters high. Count them. Towering over the boys and ruling his kingdom with an iron fist. You could hear him clear his throat from across the playground. You guessed it. It was paradise. My parents lived in Saudi Arabia, that's in Middle East, so I could only meet them during my holidays. I was 8 and Bullock was 9. And he was built like a tree trunk, his fists like sledgehammers, and he was always up for a fight. I wasn't always up for a fight. I was up for Latin lessons. But if anyone would dare to stand up to Bullock, you, me, or anyone, he would snarl right back. "You gonna make me!" But no one did. Least of all me. He frightened the daylights out of me. I knew that, and so did he. Until one day at breakfast in the dining hall, he stole my favorite comic book, Topper. My grandma used to send it to me every week. It was the favorite highlight of my week. "Give it back!" "Why should I?" "'Cause it's mine, Bullock. Give it back." "You gonna make me?" Well, just for once, I did it. Right on the nose, or as you would call, right on the hooter. But I don't want to I'm not condoning violence here, but I must say, it felt splendid. Oh, I forgot. You know who? He was sitting right in the dining hall, having his breakfast, reading a newspaper, and watching my every move. But suddenly a strange thing happened. And things changed. It wasn't that Bullock and I became best friends, but I gained respect. I knew that, and so did he. A few weeks later, I received a letter in the post. It was from Saudi Arabia and from where my parents lived, but I didn't recognize the handwriting. "Son, your daddy doesn't love you or mommy anymore. He loves me. So we are moving away to go and live together in America, and you won't be seeing him again." I hid in the cellar, in the coal bunker, and wept. And then I heard footsteps. "Who do you want, Bullock?" "What do you want?" "Nothing. What's wrong with you?" home next weekend. I told my dad about you and my sister. Would you like to come along with me home? Well, why not? Turns out Bullock and I had much more in common than you might think. We played soccer in the park, we fed the swans at the river, and we played a board game when it rained. It was the most fantastic weekend ever. Until one Sunday when we had to get back to prison. School. Bucknell, my study. Your father is on the call. Turns out that headmaster heard about the letter and called my parents. Dad! Son, the letter is not true. It's just made up. It's made up by some horrible person from work. Mommy and I still love you, and we both love each other. It's been 30 years. 30 years. My parents today live close to me, 1.2 miles away. That's very close to me ever. But I will never forget the boy in the cellar. The 9-year-old boy whose parents really had separated, and he understood when he read that letter. We were destined to be great friends. When my parents came back from Saudi Arabia to England, he came to my home too, and we played board game when it rained outside. Bullock and I truly understood each other. I knew that, and so did he. How often in life do the great problems stem from breakdowns of understanding? The evidence is everywhere. Fear and hatred are such strong emotions, but it is not enough to, they are no match to the power of understanding. That's what Bullock taught me, because I received help from him when he was the last person I could ever expect anything from. Who in your life needs understanding? Who needs you to show a level of compassion, to show a level of courage when there is fear everywhere, to show a level of, to bring respect when there is prejudice everywhere, where there to bring compassion when there is hate everywhere. Because when we truly understand each other, everyone gains. I know that. Bullock knows that. And so do you.